Hi everyone, and welcome back to lesson 4. Today we're going to be creating a box which will practice some really useful tools such as creating shapes with the same ratios, alignment tool, and creating holes. So by the end of the lesson, we'll be creating a box, as you can see here, that has nothing inside. So first, let's create a box with dimensions 50 by 50 by 50. And then we're going to copy the exact same box. So we're going to do Control C and then Control V. And then you can see we've got two of the same box. And then we're going to make the second box smaller. We can do this quickly by clicking on the second box, hold down Shift, go to one of the white corners, and then drag inwards to make it slightly smaller. So we're going to go down to 40 by 40 by 40. So that's just a really quick, handy way of just making a shape that has the same proportions. So we can see that it's still 40 by 40 by 40, so it's maintained the exact same ratio as a 50 by 50 by 50 cube. Next, we're going to look at creating holes. If you think about it, a box is simply a smaller hollowed out box within a larger solid box. So first we're going to click on our smaller box, and you can see here we've got two options, being a solid and a hole. Click on hole, and what this does is it creates a hole in that particular shape. So the next thing we want to do is kind of put this hollowed out box inside the larger box and then bring it all the way up to the very top. Now you can see that as soon as I put it inside the box, it's hard to see where it is. A cool trick is to click on the larger red box, go to solid, and then there's a transparent tick box. And if you click on that, you can make the entire shape transparent so you can see what's going on inside of the shape. Now the alignment tool is pretty handy to kind of get things into certain positions that you want. So to do this, I'm going to select both shapes, and then I'm going to press the letter L, and that will access the alignment tool. So you can see that there's all of these black dots that have just suddenly appeared. If you hover over the black dots, it gives you a preview of what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and press the middle black dot, and you can see that it's perfectly aligned both of the shapes in the very center of both shapes. This isn't exactly the box that I'm after just yet. I want that hollowed out part at the very top. So I'm going to go ahead and try and click on this, and that looks good. So now we can see that it's at the very top. One last click I'm just going to check is if it's in the center, and yes it is, because it's already grayed out, and grayed out, which means that it is exactly at those points already. Once you're happy with it, click out of it and you can see that that's sort of your box. The last step is you have to group everything. So select both shapes again, hit group or Control G to finish everything up, and there's your box. Still a little bit transparent, so let's go back to solid, untick the transparent, and then you can see there's your box. The alignment tool can be tricky to understand, so here's a quick explanation of how it sort of works. I've got here two shapes, and I've marked three sides, A, B, and C, and I've got the alignment tool set up. There are three sets of dots. You've got the dots alongside the C edge, you've got dots alongside the B edge, and then you've got this sort of dot alongside this vertical part here. How it works is it positions both of these shapes along a particular edge. So if I click on this dot over here, it will align both shapes on the C edge, and you can see that it aligns perfectly to each other. Same thing if I click on the right dot, it goes onto the other side. Now, if I click on the top dot, what it does is it takes the A surface and aligns the both shapes a surface together. And if you click on the bottom, it'll go back all the way to the bottom. What the middle dot does along here is that it positions both shapes along the middle line over here, or axes. But you can see that it's not perfectly in the purple shape is not perfectly in the orange. So to do that, you just need to click on this dot over here. So you can see that it is practice makes perfect situation. You do need to play around with the alignment tool to kind of be comfortable with it. Here's a quick challenge to practice everything that you've learnt. Create a cup using the Align tool. You can decide on the dimensions. Hint, it is a smaller cylinder within a larger cylinder, and the smaller cylinder is a hole.